everybody. Thank you again for coming to week two's class. Luckily, this time we can go ahead and just jump right in. So make sure you have your pillow, blanket handy, your block. This week's theme is going to be an extension and kind of lengthening ourselves. So today we will be starting standing. Go ahead, bring your feet hip width distance apart. And we're going to start like we did last class. Bring your hands up into the air. Inhale. Grab that left wrist with your right hand. Gentle side bend. What we're doing differently standing wise is we are going and pushing down that left leg with our bend. So you'll feel more of a stretch over in your side. Go ahead and hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring back to the center. Go ahead and switch. Left hand grabs that right wrist and bend to the right or to the left, I'm sorry. Right leg, go ahead and push down on your right heel into the ground. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back, center. And this is going to be a little bit different now. So we're going to go ahead and cactus arm our arms. So bring your hands, cactus. What we're going to do is bring your arms, your elbows back a little bit. Chest is coming upward, head is tilting back, and we're just going to do a little bend. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale. I'm going to do one more cactus arm. And here's going to be the change here. So we're going to go ahead and bring our hands rounding our shoulders. So you can either interlock your hands. You can go ahead, put them together, prayer. So what we're going from cactus and just rounding those shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now, we're going to go ahead and do some yoga poses. So if you're not familiar, we're going to go ahead and go into Warrior 2. So, Warrior 2, we're going to go ahead, left leg is going to be forward. You're going to have slight bend. That back leg is also going to be pointed at 90-degree angle. So you should have your feet, should go ahead and make that 90-degree. Now, with Warrior, you want to be a deep stretch. Does not need to happen though. So, go ahead, as comfortable as you can. Go ahead and bend that left knee. That back knee will be straight. Arms are going to be straight out, front and back. Your torso is going to be straight. You're not leaning, you're not going back or anything. You're going to try and lengthen and extend upward. So you're lengthening here, you're lengthening out here, and you're going to go ahead and hold this. So from warrior two, you're gonna go ahead and reverse. So this left hand is gonna come up and over. This back right hand is gonna just gently just touch that back leg, and we're just gonna go ahead and stretch backwards. Make sure that you are looking where your hand is. Make sure you're keeping this left knee bent. We're gonna hold for another 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna go ahead and come up. Okay, so for those of you that don't know warrior two, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna bring that right knee up, bent, left knee is gonna be back, and your toes are facing outwards. So you are essentially making a 90-degree angle with the heels. So depending on how mobile you are, your warrior two can look pretty deep. You can bring it, and it can look a little bit different. Same premise though, okay? So go ahead, bring yourself into warrior two stance. What you're gonna go ahead and do, lengthen up. Even though this leg is bending, you are not moving. You are staying in the center. Your torso stays here. Your arms are extending outwards. Your right hand forward, left hand back, and you're gonna be looking forward, keeping that leg bent. Inhale, exhale. Keep it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. What we're gonna do, we're gonna reverse our warrior. So with this right hand, we're gonna bring it up to the sky. This backhand, the left hand, is just gonna gently touch the back of our leg, and we're just gonna reach back. Head looking towards where your hand is, keeping that knee bent. You don't have to go super deep. It can be, your reverse warrior can look like this. Hold it for another 5, 4, don't mind my dog, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go ahead and come into star pose. So that front foot is gonna come and face the same way your back foot is. Bring them aligned, and we're gonna go into star pose, which is exactly what it sounds like. You are a star. So we're just gonna go ahead and extend our hands out. Keep everything engaged. Inhale, exhale. All right, we're gonna go ahead from star pose. We're gonna go into goddess. So you're point your toes outward slightly. Bring your hands to your chest, and you're gonna go ahead and bend. So torso remains straight. You don't have to come all the way down. It can look like this. If you want to go ahead and rest your hands on your thighs, that's fine. Don't sink into it up. Make sure you're engaging that core. Engage those legs. Hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, star pose. Bring it up. Very good. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch sides. So left knee or left leg is going to be bent. That right foot remains. We're going to go into warrior two on the other side. So it's going to be coming outward, bent, hands extended out, torso is extended up, and we're holding. Make sure you're taking note of your breaths. Holding for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go ahead and reverse. So left hand up, right hand along your back leg, and bring it around. Keeping that leg bent. We're not. This is a completely different pose than this. Keep it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go ahead, left toes pointed, same side. We're going to go into star pose. Okay, toes pointed slightly outward. We're getting ready for goddess. Breathe in and exhale, and then sink on down. Now, goddess pose is a great pose for helping with any like menstrual pains. That squatting motion helps a lot. You can go ahead and rest your hands and twist. If you're feeling like you need to twist a little bit, you can go ahead, bring your arms behind you if you want a little bit more challenge. I prefer just staying center and keeping my core engaged. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Star pose. Very good. Okay. And we're going to go ahead, reset, wiggle anything out, get moving. That was a lot of bending and squatting, so that was good. Okay. This is where the balancing is going to be coming in. Okay. We're going to go ahead and go into tree pose. So tree pose is going to go ahead and look. One leg will be down, other leg will be against the thigh or the calf. Do not put it right on your knee. We never want to go ahead and put any pressure on our knee, whether that's putting your weight on it or anything. So try and avoid that. If you're feeling balanced, you can go ahead and put it on your thigh, calf, or you can go ahead and just a toe down on the floor. Hands will come either straight up, you can have them out, or you can have them straight out this way. So we're going to go ahead and see how long you can hold your tree pose for. The key for the balance is putting that pressure on that heel that's on the floor. Pushing that heel into the floor, engaging that core, and the hands in the air help a lot. Or you can bring them over here. This is a great one to kind of recenter yourself as well. If you're feeling a little wobbly, bring your hands back down and come back. From tree pose, we're going to go ahead, lift that leg up, and just hold it there. We're going to do a couple ankle circles, and then switch. And then go ahead and grab And let's see if we can go ahead and reach out. So this is a variation from what we did last class when we were lying down. When we were laying down and we were just bringing our knee out, this is the standing version of it. Hold it for another 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back forward, leg down. Good job, everyone. Okay. Wiggle out that left leg. Okay. We're gonna go ahead, other side. So left leg, wherever you had on the right leg, go ahead and mimic. So if you had it at the thigh, calf, toe. Tree pose. Hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, we're gonna go ahead, tree pose on the other side. So whatever area you placed your leg before, place it on that side. Go ahead, arms up. Remember, heel to the floor, core engaged, hands up. Hold it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't put it down yet. Bring your leg right in front. Start getting a little wobbly, just give yourself a second. Go ahead and do your ankle circles and reverse. And go ahead and bring that leg out. See, everybody falls and it's okay. So you can go ahead and hold it from the front, from the back, whichever you prefer. I feel the back is a little bit better, just because balancing wise. Hold it for another 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward and bring it down. Good job. Wiggle out those legs. Okay. Inhale. Bring your arms up, head up. Exhale. All right, we're gonna go ahead, come back down on our back. And what we're gonna do is windshield wipe our legs. So, best way to do this, go ahead and sit. Sit with your legs at 45-degree angles with each other. Something like this. If you can't do this deep, you can get them out a little bit more. If you want, you can only do one leg. You can go ahead and just pull this leg out. But I'm gonna windshield. So it's just doing, so like example, I'm short. My torso is short. So I will go ahead and put this block behind me and use it as extra height. So when I'm mobilizing my legs, I'm not like sinking in, I'm extending out. One more. Good job. Okay. We're gonna go ahead, lay on our back. And we're gonna go ahead and crunch everything in. We're gonna become the smallest that we can be. So we're gonna bring knees in, feet flexed, arms holding those knees, head in, squeeze everything, even your face, squeeze your eyes shut, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, released. And we're going to go ahead and do a good morning stretch. So the stretch that you do in the morning when you first wake up, hands reach overhead, feet extend out. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to crunch up one more time. So hands around your shins, crunch up, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good morning stretch. Now, this next stretch, it can be done against a wall, a couch, a chair, just about anywhere. What we're essentially going to be doing is lifting our legs against the wall and allowing that blood flow to kind of drain from the legs. So we're going to go ahead, bring our bottom to it as close to the wall as we can. Now this is the time where you can go ahead and put a pillow underneath or the blanket just for extra support. And then this is the stretch. It's a very simple stretch, but immensely helps with the blood flow in the legs. We forget that gravity can go ahead and help us achieve what we need to do. Sometimes if you're having, swelling in the legs or pain in the legs, sometimes bringing your legs up against the wall, having the legs higher than your heart, that allows the body to go ahead and restore it and go ahead and get rid of that extra swelling. So even staying here for 5 minutes every night can really help if you're having trouble with the swelling in the legs or pain, or if you're standing at work for a few hours a day. This is a good stretch for you. You can go ahead and just have your legs up, not against the wall. Just have them together. You can do your ankle rolls again. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go into our shavasana. So you can go ahead and keep your legs up on the wall if you would like. For this shavasana, I'd like to go ahead and offer this. It's a great hip opener. So we're gonna go ahead, soles of the feet together, but they're open, they're not closed shut. So go ahead and allow them to open, and you would just lay back. And then this is your shavasana. Good job, everybody, for those balancing postures. Thank yourself for being able to do these things, to try them, for showing up for yourself. Your body can do a lot of things. It's just practice and maintaining kindness with yourself when your body isn't ready to do it for the day. If you're in a bound angle, if you're feeling a lot of pressure on your tailbone when you're laying, you can go ahead and put that blanket or pillow underneath. So allow yourself to rest for 5 minutes. I thank you again for coming to the class, for challenging yourself a little bit more today. And I will see you next week. Bye.